Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Today my group will cover Chapter 8, Restaurant Revenue Management. Under this chapter, they will cover service and menu design, time study, pricing and menu engineering, and information technology approaches. So, I will explain about service and menu design. Service are economic activity performed by one party to another. Oftentimes, these performs bring about desired result to recipients, objects or other assets. In exchange for money, time and effort, service, customer expect value from access to labor, skill, expertise, good facilities, network and system. Next, menu design. Menu is backbone of the restaurant. There have several factors considered when design a menu such as inventory, local, style, the audience you want to attract and many others. There have 6 steps from the menu and design. First, you must create a sketch basic menu format. From the sketch, you can find the style of menu that's suitable for your restaurant. The menu should have separate categories of food by using large, simple headers. For example, breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. It also may need several sections. For example, when you have a variety of food such as vegetarian food, pasta, or salad. Second, make a list of meals and prices. Make sure clearly see which dish belong to each description or price. For example, one portion of fried rice and how much meat and price need for prepare the menu. Third, the dish must have a title that describes the ingredients. For example, name of dish is chicken pot pie. The main place ingredient have a roast chicken, baby carrot, spring fish top with cheese. Fourth, add photo with caution. Photo on the menu is recommended to be performed by a professional and it helps people to imagine the dish. For example, the menu for Rio Burger in McDonald's, they use the interesting photo that can attract people to buy it. Fifth, give a good result. Give attention to the final details. The second time, model are reviewed. Try to see each page is balanced. Can make a square around each area, then be secure in total placement against a left blank. For example, the color and design suitable or not, the spelling for each dish. Lastly, proof and print the final. The quality of menu can deliver clear information and make more establishment. Bring your new menu and ready for the success of the restaurant. For example, McDonald's menu is one of the best menu you can refer.
The second subtopic in restaurant revenue management is time study. Time study is usually related to the time taken by a restaurant to perform service and also time spent by the customer at the restaurant. The principle of revenue management can apply to restaurant given that the unit of sale in a restaurant is the time required for service rather than just the meal itself. The special concern for restaurant is that they have to consider the length of time that is spent by a group of customers when they arrive at the restaurant. So what action can be took by them? Restaurant operators seeking to maximize revenue should look carefully at 3 things. First, how long their tables are occupied, because restaurant can enhance service capacity by managing the meal duration. Second, during peak hours, the meal duration facilitates serving more customers and accordingly enhances the revenue. And third, customers who unexpectedly linger even after their meal is finished may prevent the restaurant operator from seating the next party. For example, McDonald's. It is a fast food restaurant where customers can immediately get their food and eat it in a short period of time. McDonald's peak hours is usually during lunchtime and on weekend it's always full house. But sometimes they will open a fast lane for those who only wants to order ice cream. We can also see that McDonald's have becoming a place for youngsters to hang out after finish eating their meals so that it will cause the next customer to wait for empty seat. The second point is using RevPash, revenue per available seat hour. The formula is total period revenue divided by number of available seats and times hours of seat availability. It indicates the rate at which capacity utilization generates revenue. Revenue occurred in a given time interval divided by the number of seats available during that time. It also increases as the number of table turnovers increases and the duration of a meal decreases. Restaurants, however, typically face an unpredictable duration of their customer meals, which limits their ability to manage total service capacity and revenue. The third point is to improve the revenue management opportunities. Restaurants should enhance their control over the time duration when customers occupy their tables. Research found certain approaches help shorten the meal durations of customers, such as using background music, lighting, and interior color. Fast tempo music reduces both the meal duration and spending. And also, giving visual signals such as buzzing the table, delivering the check, offering valet service is to remind customers that the meal is over. For example, we sometimes experience in a restaurant that waiter or server is giving out the bills or check to our table after we finish eating, even though we don't have the plan to go back yet. Point number 4. Increase the efficiency of restaurant. First, using capacity management science, CMS. CMS is used as a systematic approach to evaluate a restaurant capacity potential that includes monitoring every element of the service and the production delivery process with quantifiable measurements. Second, managerial factors. Managerial factors that may improve the efficiency of restaurants. Those factors include defining the profit centers, dispersing demand, reducing operating hours, and decreasing service time by making the restaurant operation as efficient as possible. Third, service blueprinting. Service blueprint is a detailed description of the people, processes, and system involved in the delivery of a service, can be used to identify process bottlenecks and improvement opportunities. It also allows for a quantitative description of critical service elements such as time or the logical sequences of actions and process. And the last one is training employee, developing standard operating procedures, SOP, and improving table management can increase the efficiency of restaurant operation, and that can improve the restaurant revenue management.
We move to the next slide, which is pricing, a method of determining the amount of money a manufacturer will receive in exchange for services and commodities, used to alter the price of the producer's offerings in a way that benefits both the manufacturer and the customer. The buyer's perceived value of an item as compared to the perceived worth of competitors' products is determined by the company's average prices. Objective is ruling the market, which is firms set low price for goods and services in order to capture a significant market share. Cost plus pricing. This is one of the most common menu pricing styles that restaurants use. Basically, the restaurant owner accounts for all of the costs that go into a plate of food, including the fixed costs such as the wages that are paid to the cooks and wait staff, the rent and the utility bills. All of these should be distributed among the various offerings that the restaurant makes to its customers. Once the cost of a plate of food is reliably determined, the profit margin is then added on top, based on what the restaurant considers a reasonable profit. How restaurants use markup pricing. In general, a food restaurant price is about 3 times its wholesale cost. Of the manager is smart, he or she will calculate the markup based on the most expensive version of the food. Market-oriented pricing method. Perceived value pricing. A good number of firms fix the price of their goods and services on the basis of customers' perceived value. They consider customers' perceived value as the primary factor for fixing prices and the firm's cost as the secondary. The customer's perception can be influenced by several factors such as advertising, sales on techniques, effective sales force, and after-sale services staff. So, what is menu engineering? It refers to combining restaurant menu design tips with menu psychology to stimulate your clients' appetite and encourage them to spend more. And the crazy part is that implementing these menu engineering tips is something that you can easily do within a very short period of time, and the results can be seen almost instantly. Menu engineering also helps reduce food costs and waste by promoting items that favor the cross-utilization of ingredients. The result is the same: the restaurant maximizes profitability and clamps down on losses. Step to achieve menu profitability: analysis of popularity and profitability of each menu item. Popularity: number of portions sold. Profitability: contribution or margin or cash gross profit. Continual reappraisal of the choice of menu items. Very helpful to us as we are committed to menu changes annually in our outlets. Continual reappraisal and review of menu prices, portion cost, and sometimes menu design. The basis of measuring the degree of profitability of a menu item is the average contribution margin. Menu item is said to be profitable when each individual is greater than ACM. The four key menu categories are: plow horse are items that are relatively popular but have a high contribution margin. Items in this category can have their menu price increase. Next is stars, have both high popularity and high contribution margin. Puzzles have relatively low popularity and high margins. Dogs are both low in popularity and contribution margin. Managing the plow horse, high popularity and low profitability. Guess like these items, however, they do not contribute much to your profit. Requirements: low contribution margin. Increase the price. The item is popular as it may represent great value to the guests. Upon increasing the price, the item may still remain popular due to its uniqueness to your property. Managing stars, high profitability and high popularity. Maintain rigid specification not to alter the quality of products. Places in a high visible desirable area of the menu. Make sure that guests are aware of it. Test for price inelasticity. The item may be popular with a guest because it represents value of money or because it is unique to your operation only. Managing dogs. This means low profitability and low popularity. This deserves removal from the menu. However, if you are not going to revise your menu item in the near future, we could at least raise the price of the item.
Alright, so I will continue on the information technology approach in restaurant revenue management. So first of all, as we all know, technology might come at cost, but it will contribute to the increase of the revenue and the profit for the restaurant. However, before adopting any particular system, a restaurant operator must assess the benefits to the customers and to the restaurants and compare these benefits to the cost of the system. So next slides are the examples of the benefits of the information technology approach. So the first one is it can improve the convenience for the customer and the employee. It will increase control of the customer. It will increase the service speed, reduce processing costs, increase volume and the revenue, and last but not least, improve service and product quality. Next slides are the examples of the information technology approach in restaurants. So the first one is reservation software. Online reservation allow customers to quickly make a reservation at the unfamiliar restaurants, and they can make the reservation whenever they would like to. And in addition, this online reservation give restaurants an additional distribution channel and provide restaurants with no show data, marketing opportunity, and in some cases, an electronic reservation book and the table management system. When customer contact restaurant or call center to make their reservation, the restaurant can track reservation and availability and also collect additional guest history information. For example, we can see this system at restaurant in 5-star hotel. They usually have this reservation software. The
The next one is online ordering. Online ordering helps restaurants by providing an additional distribution channel, provides more opportunities for consistent upselling, and give restaurant an opportunity to streamline product, since they have time to prepare the food before customer arrives at the restaurant. And this online ordering also help the employee to work well, and this system needs to be tightly integrated with the point of service system. So that's really true. Online ordering is very familiar in this era, which we can see it was used by the fast food restaurant. The next system is table management system. It can help the host or hostess to see which table are still available and the stage of the meal for that table. In addition, this table management system includes system for tracking reservation, walk-in, and call ahead parties. This system is quite rare in Malaysia. I don't really familiar with this system. Okay, so next system is kitchen display system. This system can be used to ease the kitchen, to manage the orders, and to ensure that the orders are prepared in the timely fashion. And this system also can help the restaurant to reduce the production time, and also help in reduce the spoilage of food. And this system help restaurants develop better control on when to prepare and deliver the menu items. This system is quite familiar in Malaysia, in restaurant in Malaysia. We can see this system at fast food restaurant, where they make the food based on the orders display on the system. One is the communication system. This system are equally useful for managers, employees, and the guests. This system can be used to notify servers when the table is seated, when the food and drink orders are ready in the kitchen, or when there are potential problems in the kitchen. To notify the managers when there are potential problems in the kitchen or the restaurant, and to notify past staff and hosts when tables are ready to be cleaned and the table are available to be reseated. This in addition to allowing guests to pay their server when they need additional item or would like to pay the bill. We can see the system at the certain restaurant, like the Steamboat restaurant or Sushi King restaurant. They use this like kind of buzzer for the communication system when they want to order something. They use this buzzer. So last but not least is the loyalty program. So this loyalty program can track the customer's behavior that may influence the marketing strategy of the restaurant, like how often the customer visits the restaurant and why. And using this restaurant technology for the loyalty program enhance the customer experience as well. And like instead of track their visits on a card, which can get lost easily, customer conveniently keep tabs on the app, on the app. And certain programs even track customer birthday or anniversary, so you can offer a special treat on their birthday. For example, at Nando's, they have their own apps that every time they visit Nando's and at certain amount of purchase, they can claim a point, and they can track the point on their phone online. They don't need a physical card, so it is more easier, it's more convenient. And that's all from our group. Thank you.